Best in podcast, the best in town. You wanna get up, get ready to get down. With its big wide sky and the wild river Thames, if you wanna go, we can take you there to Great Falls, Montana.
Welcome to the greatest damn town in Montana, Great Falls. I'm Rebecca Ingham.
I'm Shannon Newth.
We're no damn experts. My voice is getting better, and I apologize to the guests and our listeners. It's just,
It is getting better.
yeah, it's been forever.
Yeah.
I'm getting sick of it. Anyway,
Yeah. You look very festive today, by the way.
as
I
do
like
you.
your plaid.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
No one can see what we're wearing.
No, but just imagine she's got plaid festive on.
Plaid jacket.
Mm-hmm. We're
Which-
recording this before Christmas, which you won't hear this till after Christmas, but it's fine.
What do you have in store for us
Yeah.
today?
I'm excited. These are guests we've been excited to have on for a long time, so we're glad they're here to talk about a new, well, it's not that new anymore.
It's
A
probably going to be new
relatively
to our guests.
venture in Great Falls that's been really wonderful. So,
And I'm going to say likely the first of its kind in the state
Yes.
of Montana.
ooh,
I could be making that up, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
we'll let them tell you if that's
Confirm.
true or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have Kaela and Miles from the Station District.
Woo, woo.
Station.
Here we are.
Yes.
Welcome.
Station
Thank you.
District. Which one is
Station District.
the correct? Okay. It's sometimes just thrown out as the
Yes.
station, right? But the official full name, Station District. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Welcome.
Thank you.
So let's start with getting to know Kaela and Miles.
Mhm.
We're going to want to know where you went to elementary school, where you went to high school, who the first person you kissed was, what your first crush was like, who was the first person to break your heart, your social security number, and your favorite color of lip gloss. Now, who wants to go first?
Ladies
Just
first.
Really to share a little bit about themselves.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm Kaela Simonson. I grew up in Fort Benton, Montana.
Ooh, not very far
no,
away.
not very far. I moved to Great Falls in 2013,
Okay.
graduated from CMR,
Ooh.
and I got out of high school, didn't know what I wanted to do, just started working at multiple places, ended up going to college, working for my dad, physical therapy,
Mm-hmm.
and wanted to get into the bar industry. So I started at a couple different bars and ended up here.
Ooh.
Nice.
So there's a hint number one. There's a bar inside the Station District.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, Miles, spill your life story.
Well, I actually just moved here about a year ago from Denver.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Grew up in Woodbury, Minnesota,
Okay.
Oh.
Woodbury High. Then moved to Colorado in 2005 to go to CU.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Graduated there, and then been in restaurants my whole life, working my way through school and everything like that.
Nice.
Saw an opportunity up here. Our hospitality director, Tyson Holzheimer, a longtime friend of mine. We worked together about a decade in Denver. He said, "Miles, I have this new concept up here. Come on up." Kind of fell in love with the place. Very different from Denver, and that's a good thing.
Well,
So
I'm
glad
excited to hear that.
Yeah.
So far, 2 hints, bar, restaurant.
Mhm.
Before we go much further, you can decline to answer this, Miles, but since you've just recently moved here, do you live at the station?
I'm there a lot, but I do not live at the station.
So it
Okay.
feels
Yeah.
like
Yes,
it, but
I'm
yeah.
always there.
Okay. Yeah.
The reason I say that is we're
Mhm.
talking about the Station District. It's a new development alongside the river. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Mhm.
Has bar, has restaurant, it has coffee. Used to have a coffee shop,
Mhm.
will have a coffee shop. But it also has a great apartment complex
Yeah.
that is my dream place to
Right.
live because
we talked about this.
you live at the Station District, you go to the bar, and then you go back to your apartment. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know if there's a better life
Yeah.
to live.
We've both talked about, if and when in other chapters of our lives when neither of us have the spouses
Current
we
spouses,
do,
yeah.
that we would live there. Yeah.
Do you get to live at the Station District?
I do not,
Yeah.
but like you, if I had a different life,
chapter
I would.
in life right
Yes.
now. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so let's dive in first to the restaurant, the food concept. What is so unique about what Tyson lured you here for.
And is it true, to your knowledge, Rebecca's claim that it's the only concept of its kind in Montana?
Ooh.
It might be the only concept of its kind anywhere, and I'll get to that. I mean, I know, I'm pretty sure it's the only food
Okay.
hall in Montana.
Yeah.
Fairly
Okay.
confident. The cool thing about us is that the 4 concepts that we have, you can actually, so generally a food hall, it's 4 different entities, right? It's 4 different restaurants, 4 different operators. We're
Okay.
all under one roof. So that's what's really cool. So it's all Tyson's menus. So yeah, it was supposed to be like Taco Treat, Howard's, yada, yada, all 4. But so we put it all under one roof instead. And that was his dream. That was his vision. The really cool thing about it is you take your family, whatever, you can all order from one kiosk from any one of the concepts, one swipe of a card. In a normal food hall, like in Denver, for example, at Avanti, you're literally spreading out and you're swiping your card 5 different times because it's 5 different vendors or whatever it may
Okay.
be. So that's
makes
kind of
sense.
unique thing about that. So that's where, as far as food hall goes, I've never been to a food hall that does that, period. It's been a challenge, pretty humbling at times with the tech side of things, but we're almost there. hopefully the guest hasn't, seen too much of it, but we definitely do on the back end.
I can only imagine. Yeah.
And the other thing that I found interesting, you are all under one roof. It is 4 separate restaurants. I'm like, oh, great way to maximize, like there's one kitchen. And that does not appear to be the case. It appears that there are multiple kitchens inside each one of the concepts.
Correct. I mean, we have 8 fryers, 4 different flat tops. Every one of them has their own screens. When you order, they all kind of work independently. But we've almost been open a year now. On January 17th, it'll be a year. So we've had, I tell Kaela all the time, I think we're at like a B+, A- as far as our staff goes, which, it's tough to get a good staff in the restaurant industry. It just is. And we're so close there as well with cross-training all those guys as well. So it's really trying to build that culture. You can't force it by any means, but we're getting there. Turning into a family for sure.
What can you talk about the different restaurants, the different styles of food that are offered? Yeah.
So
And your favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite concept
favorite dish.
and favorite dish.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Cascata, which is our Italian, pizzas, handhelds, charcuterie boards,
Flatbreads, yep.
flatbreads,
Couple salads. Yeah.
salads. Yes, Yama is our Asian, noodle bowls, rice bowls, Szechuan chicken. Barrio is our Mexican, tacos, nachos, burrito bowls, chips and salsa, chips and guac, and then we have Big Sky Grill, which is our American. We've got burgers, sandwiches, French dip, fries, mac and cheese, and kid items.
Fries are delicious if you
Oh,
want
they're
it.
I
very
haven't
good.
tried the fries yet.
Oh,
Very good.
but your third beer, it's definitely something you should order.
That seems appropriate.
I would say at the moment, my favorite is Big Sky Grill.
Okay.
Our burgers.
Ooh,
Might be biased, but I think they're the best in town.
nice.
They're very good.
I haven't tried the burger yet, but my husband has, and he was like surprisingly impressed with how good the burgers were. Yeah.
Miles, same deal. Favorite restaurant, favorite concept, and then favorite food.
My favorite food is whenever Tyson changes up the menu because we eat there so often.
I
So I
bet.
don't want to knock our food, but it's like we have to get really creative when we're there eating 3 meals a day. So we mix and match everything. If I had to say off the menu, probably Yama right now. I'm doing the fried rice bowl, which has
Okay.
chicken skewers, really good.
Yeah.
Pickled onions, garbanzo beans, pickled carrots. It's just good. Pretty
Nice.
clean too. So
So do your best, because I would not be able to describe what it's like when we're talking about 4 different restaurants. I call them windows or holes or cafeterias.
Holes.
Like we've got these, like it's not, when
Yeah.
you walk in, you don't necessarily see it right away. So
Yeah.
how do you describe the appearance, experience when somebody walks in? Because they're not going to see that right away. They're going to see something completely different.
So we don't love the word cafeteria, even though like
Okay.
we're trying to steer
I
away
noticed
from
you
that.
use food hall
Food
versus
hall,
cafeteria.
we have 4 different concepts. We steer away. Now, could it be considered that? Absolutely. I mean,
But
you could
it
see
isn't.
it.
You
know what I
don't
mean?
get a
You could-
tray and
Yeah, but I
Right.
mean, there's a stigma that comes along with. I think we're a little bit above a cafeteria. But anyway, the odd thing is, and that's why we're obviously on this podcast with you 2 ladies as well, because we see about 1 in 3 people that walk in the door have never been there. So to your point, how do we get them in? So that's our job as operators, as bartenders. We see them walk in, they're confused, go get them. Because otherwise they're just going to stand there. They haven't even seen it. So we pull them out, take a look at it. It's, they have the river on one side and then all the concepts on the other. So there's a lot to take in, especially the first time in. But don't know if that really answered your question.
It does.
And
So-
concept is the word, not whole.
yeah,
Mhm.
I understand. And I do appreciate because you do need to correct me often. So I thank you for that. When you do walk in, there's a lot of tables, this beautiful bar, and then
Yeah.
beyond that is all windows where you can see the patio where you could sit, the grassy knoll, the river.
Mhm.
And then if you get to your table, if you haven't been greeted, you get to sit down. There's menus on the tables, QR codes. Then you can start to look around and see the kiosks. You can see the windows. And when you go to the windows, there's a kiosk there, if I remember correctly,
Mhm.
but nobody you can order from, correct?
So we have expediters and line cooks that are more than, like I said, we get down to that staff. They're more than happy. Normally cooks don't love talking to people. That's why they're back there, but this is obviously all open facing. So we've got that staff to where they even come out now and they'll help you order if they need to. If
Okay.
if one of us can't do it or if we're,
Yeah.
if it's too busy or something like that. So
Okay. Yeah. And then you get, you can also order on your phone.
Mhm.
By scanning the QR code, and
Mhm.
it takes you there and you can do all that. And then you get a notification on your phone when your food is ready to go get,
Mhm.
correct?
Yes. Yep.
correct.
Okay. So I'm not making anything up yet.
I will give kudos today. I was literally just at the station before this for a meeting for lunch, and one of the members of our group was like, "Oh, this is, like taking a while, whatever." So we went up to the window, and there had just been like a miscommunication in the order,
Mhm.
and the guys were like, "Oh, would you like some chips and queso? Like, sorry, it took a while." And he did the craziest thing, which was denied chips and queso, and I was like, "You
Unbelievable.
never deny chips and queso." So I don't know where that came from. I got after him, but they were very, kind and like, sorry for the miscommunication, like offered the chips and queso. So they've, even today, just seeing that, I mean,
Yeah.
and mine came up super fast and it was great. Yeah.
So I'm going to switch to that beautiful bar because it is
I love that one.
absolutely
Mhm.
gorgeous.
Yep.
It suspends from the sky.
Yes.
And that is all. You can't order that on a mobile app.
No.
You have to go up to the bar and order. What kind of drinks are we getting at that concept?
So you've got seasonal cocktails we curate every season, and you've got beer, wine. We do have a full bar, so you can get mixed drinks as well.
Nice.
And if you're lucky enough to get a seat at the bar, they're pretty comfortable.
Yes,
I'm gonna
they
tell you
are.
that they're comfy. You can order directly there.
Mhm.
Others have to walk up, or are there cocktail waitresses?
We do our best to cocktail as well as bartenders.
Okay.
Anything to make guests when they come in comfortable and
Mhm.
taken care of.
And then there is outside seating. So
Yes.
talk to me about
Yeah.
that, because I would say for us hardy people, it can be year round.
Mhm. Yeah.
So we've got an outdoor area where you can sit outside. We've got propane heaters, and we
Nice.
also have a second floor patio as well.
Yeah. I've been upstairs, which we'll talk about that in a minute, but yeah, just the views from there are so pretty and so nice. I don't know, like where else, especially on like a nice summer evening, where else you would want to be. Sitting
Especially
in
in
Great
Great
Falls
Falls,
to enjoy that.
Overlooking that river.
100%. Yeah, it's beautiful. Back to the bar, because if I could take the design concept of the whole bar from the hanging to all of that and like put it in my house, that's the environment I want to be in all the time, just because it has like, it's like a mix of contemporary industrial, a little bit like rustic antique feel in some ways. Like I love that it has like the bottles, it has books, it has all, at least right now, it has like some books on it.
Mhm.
Can you tell me, I guess, a little bit about the design or intentionality behind that, and then kind of what you're hoping people experience in that bar?
Well, obviously, being the newcomer here, only being here a year, obviously, we're really trying to play on the station itself, because up here, back in the day, it was an old train car, right? So, so I think that's kind of the decor we're going for. That's always morphing as well. We're trying to make it a little warmer. We're adding banquettes and booths over by the
Okay.
waterfall side or by that courtyard. Just trying to make it more like less cafeteria. You know what I mean? Like we're trying to, and that's when we first started it with Tyson's vision, it's like, okay, this is what a food hall looks like, but now we're seeing what Great Falls wants, what keeps them in seats. You know what I mean? So we're learning, we're adapting as we go. First year, it was a year of first on everything. First 4th of July, first Mother's Day, first, you know what I mean? So we have a sample size now of what how we can accommodate Great Falls, like she's talking about with the service to our guests.
Mhm.
At first, food halls in general, you go get all the stuff yourself. Well, Great
Yeah.
Falls wants, so a lot of people want a server. Okay, let's mold. So, we are truly unique in all those aspects for sure.
Oh,
It does definitely have and maybe you can speak to this a little bit given that you were just living in a large city, but I think the feel inside has a sophistication to it, or more of a big city design feel to it
Yeah.
than a lot of other places in Great Falls. I mean, having come from Denver, is that more of a style you would see?
Sure. It's
In a
more
bigger
of
city?
It's more of a downtown look. It's not 3D. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
it's not a supper clip. You know what I mean? But there needs to be a proper balance, I think.
Yeah.
And that's what like I said, we're always evolving and trying to be what Great Falls wants us.
I like all the plants hanging on the bar too. Gives it a little bit of a cozy
Homey,
feel.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that too.
are there plans? I think I may have heard there were, or there maybe already is. Yeah, this is where I get fuzzy. For patrons to play games in the grass.
So this year,
Like yard games?
with the park, it was just obviously we kind of tore it apart for the last 4 years.
Yeah,
right? So
put
they
grass back
so
in.
they put seed down. So now it's getting there. We have the easement of the hill technically, but yes. So we had bags this year, all sorts of things. Yeah, we wanted to put like a volleyball court out there, but there's plenty of so much opportunity with that space. We just have to see what we could do with the city versus what's our easement and all that type of stuff. But absolutely, yard games. Yep.
And then, did you have another yard question? Sorry, cut you off. And so around the corner, like if you walk in, you have the food hall feel and the bar right in front of you. And then if you went to the right and around the corner or a separate, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're going to run into the bathrooms, and I love the bathrooms.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
we can
they
talk
are
about the
nice.
bathrooms next.
Oh no! So if you go beyond the bathroom after you've peed and done your thing, there is what was the Nook, but it's a coffee shop area. Can you talk a little bit about what's happening in that space?
So currently we have Heroes Rising is going to be taking over starting the 1st. We're super excited about that, and they've been taking off. I actually live over by them, over by the Walmart on 10th.
And this is another coffee shop.
Yes,
we're talking about.
an
Yeah,
established coffee shop. So they have, I think this will be their 3rd location. So plenty of opportunity there. So they'll have it, I believe, the way the lease agreement works out is from 8 to 3.
Okay.
And then after that, we can use that as event space as well.
Oh,
so if you have a
good.
smaller party, you don't want we'll get up to the depot, obviously, talk about the event space. But if you have a smaller group, 20 or less, we'll put you over in the Nook. So it's secluded, TV, full bar if you want to have it. So that's kind of the plans going for the new year.
I like that space too. I've gone coffee meetings in there before, and I really like that space too.
Fireplace when it's snowing. It is very cozy for sure.
Yeah. And then you want to wander back to the bathroom for you.
Yeah. So I'm not one to. This might be the first time in 200 plus episodes where I said, "Let's talk about the bathrooms."
Okay, let's talk about it.
Those bathrooms are stunning.
They're beautiful.
I know that's weird to say, but it is a gorgeous bathroom.
The ones upstairs are even prettier.
I haven't seen the ones upstairs.
The ladies that installed all the tile, artists. It was fun watching them put it in. It's like, whoa.
Like it's this
Yeah.
beautiful green,
Mm.
and then you turn the corner and it's this clean white tile bathroom. I could spend time and like,
If you get lost,
how
you're just
weird
hanging out
would
in the
it be
bathroom.
if like I just went and got a beer and went and sat in the bathroom? Like, oh, it's just so nice here.
Yeah. I mean, I think that says something if that's where you want to be sitting. So it says something positive about this station, not
It's
something
really
weird about you.
pretty.
We'll give
Yeah.
you a to-go cup and everything. You don't
Oh,
get you know what
wow.
I mean?
Look at
Lids, straw,
that.
the whole thing.
Look at that.
Look at that.
If you need to get out on the weekend but not actually interact with anyone,
Well, that's
There you go.
sometimes you can get overstimulated.
absolutely.
And then here's the thing that's just notorious about Great Falls. You sit down at a table, you sit down at the bar, the people next to you, you're going to start talking.
yeah.
We ended up visiting with a couple for an hour and a half.
Mhm.
He actually makes wands and sells them in a various locations, but every now and again at the farmer's market.
Oh,
So he was showing us his wands, but that was like the last 20 minutes of our conversation. We were talking about dogs. And so I'm like,
yeah.
sometimes maybe you don't want to socialize.
Yeah.
go to the bathroom and have your drink.
There you go.
It's really
You
pretty.
guys should really start advertising that as an option.
Do you need to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Here's your
Just
drink to
overflow
go.
seating.
Right,
Yeah,
yes.
there we go.
That's from, the bartenders could be like, she looks overstimulated. Here's your bathroom card. Yeah.
And then there is one more thing that exists at the station district in that common area that we haven't talked about, which I think is pretty dang unique. Do you know what I'm talking about? And do you want to share it or should I?
The arcade.
Yes, good
Ah.
job.
I thought you were talking about upstairs event space.
No, because I
Okay.
don't know anything about that.
Okay.
yet.
I don't know anything about the arcade, so here we go.
So we have an arcade. It's got 6 games.
Yep. Right now it's 6.
6 games. It's free. Parents don't
Oh,
have to pay for that.
wow.
So it's great
That's
for
huge.
families that want to come
Yeah.
in, enjoy their time, have
Mhm.
drinks, food, let
Yeah,
the kids play, burn off some energy.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's a little secluded area.
Yeah. Is that the
It's
before you hit the bathroom
Yeah.
if you were
Yes.
going to go
like
right?
if you were
Okay.
going to
Yep.
go right to the bathroom, this
Mhm.
one's a left
Yeah,
into
Gotcha. Oh.
the cove.
See, that could be another, if you don't want to go to the bathroom, that could be another spot because the kids are going to be so focused on the games that you can just get in there and play games.
Gets a little rowdy in there.
does.
So
I
if
bet
you're
it does.
overstimulated, I don't know if you want to go to the arcade.
We
but
have spent enough time
Over-talking
together
stimulated.
that I'm surprised you suggested I go to a space where there would be children.
Yeah, same. Maybe not you, just in general.
In general, people
if you
could.
don't want to talk, but you want to be doing something.
There you go.
there we go.
Yeah.
Go grab a. What are the games? Mrs. Pac-Man?
Oh.
Skee ball. So we actually just got a bunch of vintage games. Like I think there's 3 of them now. Vintage games from Johnson and Madison.
Oh,
from back
fun.
in the day. So Tyson used to play these games back when he was a kid. So
Yeah.
they've just been sitting up collecting dust. So we're in the process of actually getting them all to work. They have
Oh,
tickets
wow.
that are actually still spitting out and everything.
Oh,
from
my
back. It's
gosh.
like it's crazy. It's very cool.
Wow.
So yeah, skee ball. I don't even know which one. The one you call that you throw it in the big lady's mouth.
Yeah, you throw a ball into a
It's kind of creepy, like a
Clown's
clown
mouth.
mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, just like old carnival games
Yeah.
right now. So, but yeah,
Fun.
very cool and built to last. They don't make them like that anymore. Our first round of
No.
games were all like Costco, and they just got beat to heck, obviously, because they're
I'm
free
sure.
and they're kids and
Mhm.
so up. So but
Yeah.
these ones are plywood. Like,
Especially if they're still like busting out tickets.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it still works. Like, they
Yeah.
don't make them like this anymore. So yeah,
Yeah.
Well, that's
How
exciting.
fun. That is really fun. What would be, do you have a favorite arcade game?
We didn't have a bunch of arcades growing up. But at the bar, they always had Pac-Man,
Mm-hmm.
2-player Pac-Man, and it was the kind you sat down at.
Yeah.
Still kind of the cornerstone to my childhood, going to
Yeah.
the bar, playing, getting your RC cola and playing
Should we
Pac-Man.
remind people when you say your childhood going to the bar, it's because you lived in a town of like 5 people.
Yeah,
so that was
it
the
was
only
normal.
place to go.
It was
yeah.
a gathering
I was
hall.
like, I feel like we should
They didn't
clarify.
serve me beer,
Right,
just
yeah.
as a family place.
Yeah.
It's a family-friendly bar where they brought the kids.
Small town Montana. Yes.
And if it got too late, you made yourself a bed on the chairs.
Wow.
Put the chairs up along the wall and you just piled coats down and slept.
We had very different childhoods.
We did.
Okay, so there's the arcade, and then you go upstairs. Let's talk about the event space that's upstairs. I've been to like a surprise birthday party up there, which was really fun.
Ooh.
Not my own. You know?
Oh, you know what I was?
Oh.
This is. I was there the night an engagement happened.
Oh,
Some guy came in, proposed to the girl. The girl said yes.
good.
And then they went upstairs into a secret room. I don't know what
This
happened.
is probably the event space.
Yes.
And maybe he had a party planned.
Could have.
Yeah.
I don't know. There seemed to be a lot of things happening that he knew what was going on. She did not. So
That sounds
I
right.
think that
So-
was Steve.
that was Steve.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
you know who it is.
Staff
Yeah.
members. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So talk about the upstairs.
You or me?
You.
Okay. So it's a 150 person event space. We call it the Depot, keeping
Okay.
with the station theme, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a full catering menu. We have a satellite bar where Kaela will be up there during events. This weekend, we've been very fortunate. This December, we've had every weekend booked
Mm.
with staff parties, Christmas parties, things like that. So this weekend, we actually have Johnson & Madison and I don't know what Pat's company is, the CBD company. But anyway, so that's 50 and 70 respectively. Last night, we had the Christmas carol
Christmas program. Yep.
Yeah.
from
I
all
saw
the
that.
preschoolers.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we have a lot
Like
of
a actual
Oh.
kids school program
Yes.
where they sing. and
Oh, wow.
Santa
It was
I
very
was
cute.
thinking it
Santa
was
showed
something
up at
else.
the end. It was so cute.
Oh.
so packed house for that. So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, So some months are busier than others. Obviously, Christmas time or December, and then January. That's kind of our peak season. So again, first year of doing it, so we kind of know scheduling it next year, what we can, charge and everything like that. We worked on New Year's, and then which is coming up 4th of July. What can we provide for so we had a buffet, but then it rained, and then so it's all over the place with there's so much potential up there. We just need to hone in again on what is great for Great Falls.
Yeah,
and that's what we're kind of figuring out as we go.
There is an event coming up that I think the menu hadn't been determined yet.
Was
but
it New Year's?
Yes.
Was it for New Year's?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an event coming up for New
We
Year's?
do. We have a New Year's Eve event coming up.
Tell us what that's about.
We've got a 5-course meal.
Do you
Ooh.
want me to pull it up? You have
Yeah,
it?
you got it.
Because you've done similar events similar to this in terms
Wagyu
of
and
We did the Wagyu and wine.
multi-course. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And this in hopes is supposed to be bigger.
Yeah.
We're hoping 100 people.
Yeah.
5-course meal. You can choose to have wine paired with it, or you cannot.
Okay.
And this is not from any of the current concepts. This is a whole nother set of different foods that's not regularly available.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Tyson's.
So it's not like you're
yes.
picking, I'm going to have the chips and guac and then this salad and then these chicken skewers. And
Correct.
okay.
It's a whole new menu.
So for New Year's Eve, we have Hawaiian spot prawns, house cocktail sauce with Mayor lemon. Second course, duck confit salad, kumquat, fennel, and citrus vinaigrette. House pepper deli, roasted beet, pomodoro, root, vegetables, garlic chips, and then Wagyu prime rib, celery root puree, mushroom velouette, and shaved truffle. Tyson's really excited about the truffle. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Like $800 worth of truffle.
Anything
Truffle's
with
amazing,
truffle
though.
is so
It's so
good.
good.
Yeah,
It's
you had
amazing.
me at the truffle.
And then to finish it up, we have the molten chocolate lava cake.
Ugh,
What is
that sounds amazing.
what's the ticket price for this? Is it upstairs? Is it downstairs? Is it?
You can buy either downstairs or upstairs. It's going to be $140 a head, and that'll come with a wine pairing as well, and on gratuities included with that as well.
Wow.
Okay.
And it'll also include a champagne midnight toast.
Oh, fun.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the whole place will be just for the event that night, or is it
Open to the public.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome.
So they'll be upstairs will be the event, and then downstairs they can come, and
Normal.
we'll obviously
Okay.
have extended hours. Normally we close around 10 or 11. The bar will,
Yeah.
but obviously we're going to stay open until midnight for New Year's because
Yeah.
well, it's New Year's.
Are you working that night?
I sure
Yeah.
am. Yep.
Do you have a secret source for where you get your meat, your items?
It's Willow
Because that
Ranch,
sounds really awesome.
It does sound really good.
Willow Ranch, which is in Cascade. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So part of the ownerships own the ranch as well, so they kind of double down on that. And it's actually very fortunate that our Big Sky Grill, our American concept, is actually our busiest as well. So
Yeah. That's
people just
great.
gravitate. They go and they go left. Again, I think it's because that courtyard where the fountain is down there, where all the pictures get
Yeah.
taken. And
Mhm.
everyone just wants to go left. It's
Yeah.
weird. I don't know.
Well, when you study retail, it is normal behavior when a consumer walks in that they walk in and take a left.
It's the craziest thing. So it's like, there
Yeah.
you go.
Well, you think about like tracks, like race car, everything's going
Yeah.
Yeah.
left.
We looked at retail sales I'm getting off base, but it's really cool to see retail sales patterns and how the masses will walk through a store. It's like same like with menu design, like
totally.
where you put certain things on your menu. Same thing with like how people
Yeah.
behave in a retail space, how they walk through, and where you put certain things based on certain price. Menu design is pretty cool as well. Like if it's a single panel, a 3-panel, what goes where, and
And then you have Cheesecake Factory, just a Bible of too
Yeah.
much. Talk about overstimulated. I can't even. It's a lot.
sometimes less is more. People.
Yep. I really want to pay because I love that stuff, like the psychological stuff. So I'm like, I got to pay attention to my natural
Yeah, behavior.
tendencies on things. Yeah. Well, I know like grocery stores too, right, are laid out in that kind of way too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a science.
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah.
So what we didn't talk about is like what you each do. You work a party, you get to be a bartender, or you get to like yell at people like a bouncer or say, no, you can't come in here, or I'll get somebody to come help you. And like,
Well,
what
both.
are your role? What do you do there besides everything?
So I am primarily a bartender, but I also will work events upstairs, and I will bartend up there. I will help with food if I need to, grab food downstairs if anyone needs that.
What's your favorite drink to make?
Ooh.
Probably our smoky maple old fashioned.
Oh.
Got maple syrup, bitters, a smoky scotch to give it that smoky taste, and your choice of bourbon.
Ooh. I like the
It's very
maple
good.
addition to
Yes.
that. Yum.
My favorite drink to make, Michelob Ultra. How about
Yeah.
you, Miles? What do you get to do there?
So I'm one of the operators. So
Okay.
I'm kind of behind the scenes, but I'm always on the floor and helping out Kaela and the bartenders with whatever they need, whether it be a keg change or anything like that. But yeah, primarily right now scheduling, staffing,
all the fun
all the
stuff.
admin stuff. Yeah. So
Super fun.
gray hairs, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
That's a really important role.
Mhm.
I have a similar role at our organization. It's not the funnest thing I get to do during the day. If you got to do just the fun thing at the station district, what would it be?
Honestly, working the busy nights, it's the slow in between times. It's kind of just like mundane. So it's like when we're actually slammed and everyone's having a good time, table touching, thing like that. You know what I mean? The guests are having fun. That's when we're actually in it. You know, we're in the weeds, and that's when you really see again the staff that you have. You know, you can't really tell until you're in the trenches with it. You know, Kayla's like my best, right? So it's like I want her working every day. Of course, her husband won't allow it, but
Bunch of
but it's just like as
baloney.
soon as she's here, I'm like, okay, thank God. Okay, now
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's get to work. So yeah, those are probably my most fun times. There's obviously, and then we're creating revenue as well. So as a business, it's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, making money is a
Yeah.
big
Yeah,
thing.
it's kind of a thing.
Kind of
Yeah.
important.
Kayla, you said that you had wanted to be in bartending, like in the bar industry for a long time. Where did that come from? Like, what intrigued you about that?
She's probably too young for it to have come from Cocktail, but I'm going to be excited if she says the movie Cocktail.
I
No.
don't know that movie.
Oh, dang it.
So I have my physical therapy assisting degree. I wanted a job to pay off my student loans,
Yeah.
and I got into restaurant, got more interested in cocktailing, and then I got the opportunity to bartend. And once you're behind the bar, it's addicting. It's hard to want to be out of there.
Yeah. That's cool. Well, and that's also not an easy job because it's demanding. You're dealing with people.
You
You're
gotta be
dealing with
nice to
drunk
them.
people.
But that's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Is the interacting with guests.
Yeah.
They become, regulars, friends, getting to interact with newcomers, tourists,
Yeah.
people that have never been in before. It's really nice to see them come in. They seem overwhelmed at first, and then they get comfortable. They sit down and they stay longer than they anticipated, and that's my favorite part.
Yeah. Cool.
I love it.
What have you seen? Because I imagine you get to kind of, when you're not running crazy, right? You get to kind of see the overall picture of like from behind the bar of everybody there enjoying things or people having their drinks. Like, what do you see customers' experiences and what kind of comments do they make?
So if they haven't come in before, it's obviously overwhelming. You bring them in, you introduce them to the concept, let them get comfortable, check in. They sit down, they order their food, they get their drinks, and they're happy. The food's great, drinks are great, environment's great, atmosphere, staff, our kitchen staff's great. They, especially when they're outside, they just love the atmosphere.
It's hard not to.
It is gorgeous.
It really is.
One of the things that Shannon and I have talked more times than not recently is the new light up sign on the top of the building.
Yes.
Yeah.
Took way too long.
Oh
shaking his
my
head.
God. I'm just telling you.
But it's
the amount
beautiful.
of
It's
iconic that sign is going to be.
Yeah.
Have you already done your obligatory Instagram photo in front of that sign or the big video reel, whatever they call it, these kids call it these days,
Yeah.
of like the station sign in the background and then the river? Who's already done it? Have you seen
I
tons of
have
people
not
up
done it
there?
yet. No.
Lost opportunity. Shannon, go be the first one
Okay.
for our channel.
You're picturing like show the sign and then
Like,
show
hey,
that like
I'm at the station with it in the back, and then you turn and you're like, and then look at the river.
Yeah, sunset would be great for that. 'Cause then you
Perfect.
could get it with the light on and the
Oh, that's gonna be epic. Everyone's gonna want it.
I just love that you can finally see it from across the river.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I think it was a 4-year project, and obviously I wasn't here, but the whole town's watching it go up.
Right.
And then we just kind of a little bit of a fumble on that on signage.
Mm.
It's like, what is it? Like people didn't even know, you know what I mean? Because you wouldn't. It's just
Right.
this giant. I mean, it's the tallest building in Great Falls, one of the biggest, but there's no sign. So it's like as soon as that went up, like thank you.
and
Well,
people see that.
And you can't really tell
Yeah.
unless you've been following along.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would agree. Yeah, it's unassuming as to what it actually is
Mhm.
from the road.
Very true. Well, good job finally getting
It's beautiful. It really
Well,
is.
we're going to start turning on our fire pits just every night, no matter what, just to
Oh,
kind of have
that's
that
great.
ambiance. So people like, because I mean, River Drive isn't the busiest road in Great Falls by any means, but it still has plenty of traffic, especially
Absolutely.
in the summertime with
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
path and everything like that. We need to put bike racks down there next year so that people just walk
Mhm.
up from the park. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Again,
Well,
so
because
much
you're
opportunity.
surrounded not only by the river and right, as part of downtown, but you're like you've got multiple parks
Hmm. Right there.
in you and around you
Mhm.
too. Right. Mm-hmm.
So I think there's a great opportunity. This is my idea fairy moment to put some live music out on the patio and for people to lay on your portion of the grass and sit near the fire pits and just listen to music out on that patio all summer long. So if you want to make that happen, I will buy a reserved seat for the season, just right there on the
Just
patio.
put your name right there.
Put my
Mhm.
name on the back of it. Other people can sit there when I'm not there, but when I show up, they have, one drink to move.
Wow.
And then I will sit there
Mm.
for the rest of the
I
night.
think that's a great idea.
I think now that we have almost a year under our belt, we did have live music on Wednesdays for a span in the summertime.
Nice.
Again, and then we didn't really see a big turnout for it. So,
Mm.
just like I'll throw out, the Wild Hare does it really well. They have an event every night and it's
Mhm.
always
Mhm.
busy. Different demographic than us, but still every night there's a beer pong or it's trivia or whatever.
Mm.
So moving forward, I think with, with the help with Kayla, and we have some new guys stepping up as far as marketing and advertising. Yeah, absolutely. We should have something every night, but we have to stay consistent with it. Again, we give it a month or two, and then we pull off on it. So it's like to that point, we need to be every Friday night. There's live music on the patio, and that's something as operators we're trying to figure out what works best for us. And do we change up the lineup? Do we have the same person every time? Just a lot of options, obviously.
Mhm.
So
I would
Yeah.
imagine with the people who live there too. Like that would be
Yeah.
so fun. Again, another great reason to live right there. You just wander down for live music or a trivia or whatever.
starting
Night.
last week, we also do room service now. You don't even have to come down.
I
and-
heard
We
that.
heard that. That's brilliant.
I was just like, why we're not getting, because we have 100
Mhm.
units over there, and a lot of them are military. A lot of them, I'm sitting next to Tyson. I'm like, I'm tired of seeing Domino's trucks or cars show
Yeah.
up. Like, what's happening? Why aren't you know what I mean? So it's like, where are we missing? And now this is our first winter of full capacity as well. That's the cool thing. You don't even have to leave. You don't have to go outside.
Yeah.
You can go straight.
That's
You know what I mean? Because
fantastic.
obviously the Montana winters, right? So
Mhm.
Well, and when I heard that, at first I'm like, well, that seems weird. And then as I walked through, I'm like, no, you get home. And if you're a girl,
No, it's not weird.
there's one item that girls wear
Yeah,
that
you
boys don't that come
switch.
off
Mhm.
immediately. And then once you're
Mhm.
comfortable, you're like, well, I don't want to go downstairs and have the
Yeah.
chance of running into somebody
Especially
when
if it's
I
like a Friday night
just
busy
flopping
bar
all
time.
around.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I'm like, oh, I guess it does make sense.
100%. Do you do cocktails delivered to
Sure.
room
Ooh.
sure,
service
it's
too?
all.
I mean, you can get to go drinks in the state of Montana now.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
legal.
Yeah.
Has been for a while.
That's dangerous. In like a good way if you were to live there
Yes.
and have that delivery. Yeah.
I think that was like the one good thing of 2020 is like
The to-go
okay,
drink.
just everywhere's
Yeah.
Las Vegas now. Cool.
Yeah.
I think the one positive. Okay.
So true. That's so true. Yeah.
Let's not talk about that too loud. The legislature will go, so we still got to-go drinks on the books?
Uh oh.
Mhm.
You do.
Yep.
It's nice.
Missed that one.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I really appreciate that it
Yeah.
exists and I love it. And every time someone new comes to town and I've got the opportunity, I'm like, oh, you want to grab a drink? Let me take you to this place. And we pull in and they're like, where are we going? I'm like, just shut your mouth until we get in there. And then we walk in, they're like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Mhm. It's a fun
And
little
you will
surprise.
have that experience. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. When you walk into that space,
Mhm.
you're just going to stand around and go, oh, this is really cool.
Mhm.
It is unlike anything in Great Falls.
And there's people who, so we had Great Falls Girl Walks, Great
Mhm.
Oh,
Falls,
yeah.
on the podcast a while ago, because that originates out of the station
Mhm.
district from
Does,
people
yeah,
who
yeah.
live at the station.
Yeah.
They don't have to, but just the people who have like started this movement. And so that's cool to see that community developing some of their own events and
Absolutely. Yeah.
community. And then I've also seen they've done some other things. Was it with the
Bar-
Studio bar?
studio
Yeah.
bar that there was like a
That spin
coordinated
classes,
event
yoga, yep,
upstairs.
yep,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. In that event space
Yep.
upstairs. Right. So it's cool to see it being utilized at least to me, it seems cool that it's being utilized in other ways too.
Absolutely. So it doesn't have to be a wedding. It's just a
Right.
space is a space. And that's the thing, as far as, at the beginning, like we didn't know. It's like, do you have a $2,000 minimum? Like we don't have to talk price points, but it's like, or do we just let them have the space because it's a Tuesday night? You know what I mean? Again, we're just trying to figure out how to utilize. It is a big space, right? And we want people to be in there if they're eating and drinking. Quite frankly, we've decided as a management group, we don't care if you're paying a minimum or anything, just so long as you're not bringing in outside food and drink.
Sure.
Have fun here. Why not?
Yeah.
Make it yours. That type of deal. So
That makes sense.
So excited.
Mm-hmm.
Anything next that for sure, like not just shifting, changing? There's a lot been happening. Are you gonna calm down, or is there gonna be something more you add to your plate?
So we have ice cream truck that we bought, and that was on the stroll.
Yes, it's so cute.
Ownership had to have it. So so
I mean,
there's
of
another thing
course.
on the plate. So obviously I don't know how much, and it's just an old milk truck. It says ice cream and cookies, but we're gonna have that because we're gonna be able to serve whatever we want out of that. So that just makes our brand go more mobile. Birthday parties, whatever we want in the summertime, spring. I don't know how much we're gonna be using it in the winter time, but
if it was set up right on the trail with hot chocolate.
we could pull that. Yep, 100%. So there's opportunity there, and then in the near future. So if you look at the footprint, which is obviously pretty large of the station, there's that in the basement as well.
I noticed we were over there filming the other day, your spouse, and I was peeking in the windows, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is all pretty much unused.
That's exciting.
So the dream is blah 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 with Dyson and Matt. They've already set up that they want to do a tiki bar downstairs.
Ooh.
And then also an actual, kind of an adult arcade. So not free, but like more.
That's where I'll go.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of the vision there, and then just more. Yeah.
Okay, adult arcade like casino or
Just
video games that
separate
adults
from
play.
kids.
Correct.
Okay,
The second one.
Thank you.
Fairly
Yes.
confident, about 99% chance we'll never have a casino game.
Great.
It's just not our thing.
it's not the
It's
style
just
in
not our
there.
thing. It is
You know
what it is.
what?
Yeah.
It is a saturated market that you don't need to be part of.
Hey, that's an opinion.
Well, I got to be honest with you. I don't know. It's like, as an operator and looking at the numbers, all we need is a couple machines and we'd be good.
Well, see, that's
There comes with that,
that's
other
the
things.
challenge, right? Is that
like,
it's
please.
such a great income source for
Sure,
you to be
sure.
able. Yeah, that's another
Double-edged sword
conversation.
for sure,
But
so,
yeah.
Well, I'll just throw my idea into the ring of a really cool speakeasy down there would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mhm.
obviously you can do whatever you want in your building and
Well, the
Your
glass
money.
bucket obviously crushes over at
Yeah.
Magpie. The place is
Yeah.
awesome. They did such a great job with that too. So,
it's pretty.
well, then I talked to Tyson. He said tiki bar. I'm like, what about the sip and dip, dude?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because he
Yeah.
didn't want to do speakies because the glass bucket there. It's like, well, you're competing against the sip and dip now.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
so there's so many options and what kind of
Yeah.
cool things that we could kind of put our spin on it. So.
Mhm.
But as of now, tiki bar.
Okay. Well, I'm excited for more people to experience the Station District. I am excited to see what happens next.
Mhm.
I'm excited for the New Year's Eve thing. That's going to be awesome.
Mhm.
So, folks, can you get your tickets online ahead of time?
I think you have to do it in person. Is what we have right now.
Okay.
Um,
And could you get your tickets day of?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
look at that.
So
Great.
we have it set for approximately 100.
Mhm.
So there's plenty of room on
So
there.
get there
still.
early
yeah.
if you want to
Mhm.
get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What time does that start again? On New Year's?
8.
It's-
First
Eight.
course is 8.
First course is 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Good deal.
Good
Well
deal.
done. Well done, Team
Yeah.
Station District.
Yeah.
Thanks
we're
for
excited.
coming in.
Yeah. And we're excited for what you're doing and providing in the community, something a little different and elevated. Yeah. So thanks for everything you're both doing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
So until get to Great Falls and experience this new thing. The only place in Montana you can experience a concept like this.
And in the country.
possibly
This
the
is what
country.
Miles
Nope,
said.
we're saying it. Only
I've
place
been
in
to
the
a lot of
country.
food
Yeah.
halls. and
Miles
they-
said it.
There
He's
you go.
the expert.
It's got to be true.
Yeah.
So, another place you can stop on your trip to Great Falls, make it happen. If you need help planning, we're here for that. And until we see your bright, smiling, happy, healthy, beautiful faces in our fine city, we do hope you're creating amazing memories with your friends and family, wherever you might be. See you soon.
We're No Dam Experts is the recorded claims from Great Falls, Montana, covering what you need to know about this amazing damn town. Damn, that felt good.